How walking can fix 90% of your problems. Are you feeling stressed out, kind of moody, and just not sleeping that well? Maybe you've tried the complicated morning routines, the expensive supplements, and those meditation apps you download with the best of intentions, only to use them for a week before they disappear into the app graveyard on your phone. It's frustrating. You're putting in all this effort to feel better, but nothing seems to stick. But what if the solution to, let's say, 90% of these problems wasn't about adding more to your already overflowing plate? What if it wasn't some complex biohack or $1,000 wellness retreat? What if it was about embracing something you've literally been doing your whole life? Today, we're going to explore the profound, undeniable science of how a simple walk can completely overhaul your mental and physical health with a lot less effort than you ever imagined. The simple deception: we live in a world that's obsessed with complexity. We're drawn to intense, extreme things that require expensive gear and a steep learning curve. We have this idea that for something to be effective, it has to be hard. And because of that, we completely overlook the most powerful tools sitting right under our noses. Walking is the superpower we've all forgotten we have. We tend to dismiss it as not a real workout, or just a way to get from point A to point B. But neuroscientists, psychologists, and cardiologists are all pointing to the exact same conclusion. This simple, rhythmic act of putting one foot in front of the other is one of the most powerful medicines available to us. It doesn't require a membership, special clothes, or a guru. It just requires you. The journey we're about to take isn't about the destination. It's about what happens inside your brain and body with every single step. Let's break down how this one habit can systematically fix the issues that are weighing you down. The ultimate stress melter. Let's start with stress and anxiety, that constant, low-humming background noise for so many of us. When you're stressed, your body is flooded with a hormone called cortisol. Think of cortisol as your body's built-in alarm system. In short bursts, it's great for a fight-or-flight moment. But when that alarm is ringing constantly, day in and day out, it leads to chronic inflammation, mental fog, and that feeling of being perpetually on edge. This is where walking comes in. Consistent walking has been shown to significantly lower cortisol levels in your bloodstream over time. When you walk, especially at a brisk pace, you're sending a signal to your nervous system that everything is okay. You are literally, physically moving out of that stuck state. The rhythmic bilateral movement, left, right, is deeply soothing to the brain and helps shift your body out of its high alert state and into a mode of rest and repair. You don't need a grueling workout to get this benefit. Studies show that even a 20 to 30-minute walk is enough to calm your nerves, reduce stress, and leave you with a feeling of genuine ease. It's like hitting a physical reset button. By consciously moving, you regulate the very hormones that make you feel anxious and out of control, bringing your whole system back into balance. Your brain's happy hour. If stress is the problem you feel, a low mood is the weight that holds you down. It turns out walking is one of the most effective natural antidepressants on the planet. When you move your body, it triggers the release of powerful neurochemicals called endorphins. Endorphins are often called feel-good chemicals for a reason. They act as your body's natural mood lifters and painkillers. That feeling of optimism and calm you get after a good walk? You can thank endorphins for that. But it gets even better. Walking also boosts the production of other key brain chemicals like serotonin and dopamine, which are directly tied to feelings of happiness, motivation, and well-being. And if you can walk in nature, the effect is even more pronounced, with many studies showing it reduces symptoms of anxiety and depression. In fact, a massive 2023 review found that physical activity, like brisk walking, can be 1.5 times more effective than either counseling or the leading medications for managing depression. This isn't just about a temporary mood boost either. Regular walking helps your brain grow new cells, especially in the hippocampus, a region critical for emotion regulation and memory. Chronic stress actually shrinks the hippocampus, but walking helps reverse that damage, building a more resilient brain that is less prone to low moods and depressive episodes. Sometimes, just 10 minutes of walking outside is enough to increase alertness and genuinely lift your spirits. The ultimate sleep hack. A bad day so often starts with a bad night's sleep. You toss and turn, your mind races, and you wake up feeling more drained than when you went to bed. Poor sleep then tanks your mood and your ability to handle stress, locking you in a vicious cycle. Walking can break that cycle for good. Your body runs on an internal 24-hour clock called the circadian rhythm. This clock is what tells you when to feel sleepy and when to feel awake. One of the most powerful ways to set this clock correctly is by getting natural light, especially in the morning. So, a morning walk is a total double win for your sleep. You get the physical activity that helps your body feel ready for rest later. And you get a dose of sunlight that signals to your brain, hey, it's daytime. Be alert now so you can sleep soundly tonight. Regular physical activity like walking improves sleep quality by tamping down anxiety and promoting relaxation. Studies consistently show that on days when people are more physically active than usual, they report both better sleep quality and longer sleep duration. It's a simple equation. Move your body during the day, and it will thank you with deeper, more restorative sleep at night. Before we dive into the next benefit, which is seriously mind-blowing, here's something special for you. If you're ready to take control of your well-being in a natural, powerful way, don't miss the free Natural Life Starter Kit I've put together for you. Inside, you'll get healing affirmations, a 7-day detox and nourishment plan, a herbal remedy chart, and a mindful walking journal to help you go deeper with everything we're talking about. Just tap the link in the description to download it now. It's completely free and built to help you reconnect with your body and mind, one simple habit at a time. Now, before we get to our next point, which is honestly one of my favorites, I'm curious, where is your go-to place to walk? Is it a busy city park, a quiet neighborhood street, a forest trail, or maybe just on a treadmill? Let me know down in the comments. I really do love reading about where everyone is getting their steps in. Unlocking your inner genius. Have you ever been totally stuck on a problem, only to have the perfect solution pop into your head while you're washing dishes or taking a shower? That's your brain switching into its diffuse thinking mode, and walking is one of the best ways to turn it on. When you're staring at a problem, you're using focused thinking. But creative breakthroughs often happen when you relax that focus and let your mind wander, making connections in the background. The science here is incredible. A landmark 2014 study from Stanford University found that walking can boost creative output by an average of 60%. In the study, participants were dramatically better at generating new and interesting ideas while they were walking compared to when they were just sitting. This worked whether they were walking on a treadmill indoors or strolling outside. As neuroscientist Shane O'Mara explains, our brains work better when we're moving. Some studies have found people generate twice as many novel ideas after walking for just a few minutes. The simple rhythmic motion increases blood flow to the brain, which enhances cognitive function. It engages both sides of your brain, helping you forge unique connections between seemingly unrelated ideas. History is filled with brilliant minds who swore by this. Aristotle, Nietzsche, and Steve Jobs all used long walks to fuel their thinking and smash through creative blocks. So the next time you feel stuck, don't just sit there. Walk it out. The foundation of physical health. While the mental benefits are game-changing, we can't ignore how much walking does for our physical health. It really is a full-body tune-up. Brisk walking is a fantastic form of moderate aerobic activity that strengthens your heart, helps lower blood pressure, and improves cholesterol levels. It also plays a huge role in your metabolic health. A walk, especially after a meal, helps your body manage blood sugar by telling your muscles to use that sugar for energy, instead of letting it hang around in your bloodstream. This simple habit makes your body more sensitive to insulin and is a powerful tool for preventing metabolic issues down the road. And on top of all that, regular walking supports your immune system, helps maintain bone density, strengthens key muscles, and improves your overall stamina. It's the very definition of a low-impact, high-reward activity. It doesn't punish your joints like running can, but it provides a waterfall of benefits that protect your organs and can even slow down the aging of your brain. How to actually do it, the mindful way. So how do you get all these incredible benefits? You just walk. But if you want to elevate the practice, you can try mindful walking. This isn't complicated. It's just the simple act of paying attention to the present moment as you move. First, set an intention. Before you even take your first step, just pause. Feel your feet on the ground, take a deep breath, and decide to be present for this walk. Second, tune into the physical sensations. Notice the feeling of your feet as they roll from heel to toe. Feel the subtle shift of balance in your body and the natural swing of your arms. You don't have to change how you walk, just notice it. Third, open up your senses. What do you see? Notice the colors and shapes without any need to label them. What do you hear? The sound of your footsteps, the wind, distant birds. What can you smell? freshly cut grass, or rain on the pavement. Feel the air on your skin. And finally, when your mind wanders, and it absolutely will, just gently guide it back. The point isn't to have a perfectly empty mind. The point is to notice when your mind has drifted, and without any judgment, bring your focus back to the simple sensation of walking. That's it. That's the practice. 5 to 10 minutes of this a day can make a world of difference. Final thoughts. We started this journey talking about feeling stressed, moody, and tired. We've seen how walking is a scientifically backed solution for every single one of those problems. It's a stress melter that dials back cortisol. It's a mood booster that releases endorphins. It's a sleep hack that resets your internal clock. It's a creativity enhancer that sparks new ideas. And it's a pillar of physical health that protects your entire body. We often think that fixing our problems requires some radical, complicated overhaul of our lives. But the truth is, the most profound change often comes from simple, consistent actions. Walking isn't a magic pill, but it's astonishingly close. It's the superpower you've had all along. So I encourage you, don't just take my word for it. After this video, put on your shoes, step outside, and just take one simple walk. You might be surprised by how many of your problems you can walk away from. Ready to feel better with less effort? Download your free Natural Life Starter Kit right now. It's the perfect companion to help you build a daily routine of calm, clarity, and physical wellness. And if you're curious about how your senses can support healing even further, don't miss this next video. Can sound frequencies transform your daily life? It reveals how certain frequencies can rewire your nervous system, boost focus, and help you relax, backed by science. Tap to watch it now and continue your transformation, naturally. If this video helped you see walking in a new light, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more ways to improve your life with less effort. And be sure to check out the video on your screen right now for another simple habit with a huge payoff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.